Now we're getting this news that ran from markets on Dalal Street. Disgraced tycoon Vijay Mallya breathing fire. He's a defaulter of over 7,000 crore rupees of his now defunct Kingfisher Airlines. SEBI had asked him to be barred from the market. Now he's called SEBI action against him a joke. In a series of tweets, he's come out saying that allegations of fund diversion are baseless. He further added that USL accounts were approved by top auditors and eminent board of directors and shareholders. He adds that, and I quote, "I'm kind of getting used to these witch hunts coming from all directions with no legal basis whatsoever." Let's give you a little background as well. Mallya stepped down from the United Spirits Limited in a sweetheart deal that he struck, getting around $73 million. He walked away in February 2016, $75 million over the 5 years, which will be paid by Diageo to Vijay Mallya. Vijay Mallya had completed purchase of 54.7% of United Spirits in 2014. Now, in 2015 is when the board of United Spirits had asked Mallya to resign after an internal probe allegedly found financial irregularities. Going across to my colleague Virendra. Virendra, he does not take direct questions from the media. He's sitting in the UK. He's been called an offender, an absconder, specifically by Kingfisher employees whose dues are yet to be paid. Yet Mallya has the audacity of calling the market regulator SEBI actions of barring him from the stock markets a joke.
That's true, David. In fact, not only taking the question, but even he is not facing the investigation as well, despite getting many summons by Enforcement Directorate and many other agencies. So definitely now the path to action has begun, starting from the debt recovery tribunal. When the last time we were talking about how the tribunal has given an instruction to the banks to recover all the assets and the properties. And the second now, CBI arrested 9 officials of IDBI Bank and the Kingfisher Airlines. That was a big jewel. In fact, now they have been settled to custody. But yesterday was a bigger jewel because now the city has made it very clear that the Vijay Mallya and other 7 other officers would never, at least for some time, they have been barred from the securities market. That clearly shows, that even the SEBI regulator has no confidence in the company itself. So
of course, and that was clear, Virendra.
He is very angry in that.
Absolutely, Virendra. The fact that he has been involved in wrongdoing and financial misappropriation was clear when Diageo offered him a sweetheart deal to walk away. Now, it was a golden parachute exit, as many called, for Vijay Mallya. Much later now that SEBI has barred him from security markets with regard to this alleged fund diversion, Vijay Mallya has said that on one hand, the CBI is alleging diversion of funds from out of Kingfisher. SEBI is alleging diversion of funds from USL into Kingfisher. Let's map out the entire scam for our viewers now, Virendra.
Exactly. In fact, in the Twitter itself, Vijay Mallya had tried to become maybe emotional, saying that the Kingfisher Airline was a public utility and not my private toy. That's the word that he has used. And also, I think, making it clear that it's going to be a witch hunt, against Mallya. In fact, he made it clear that since last 30 years, he has made an empire of United Spirits, and now the security market is taking action without having a legal backup. That kind of statement he's making on the Twitter, that really shows he's damn angry with the regulator and the agencies who are taking action right now. But David, there's an important issue here. It's not only SEBI has an entire report in hand by PricewaterhouseCoopers UK, which saying that around 655 crore has been diverted by Vijay Mallya Group, and another report, Ernst & Young, saying it's around 1,200 crore money has been diverted. So definitely they have the evidence in the base, to take the action, and that's what, I think.
And there are a host of cases, absolutely. There are a host of cases of fund diversion, how is he able to get loan from eminent public and private sector banks. Also, former Kingfisher employees have been questioned about the funds that have been diverted from United Spirits Limited as well into the accounts of Kingfisher. Now, even as Vijay Mallya says, the allegations of fund diversion out of United Spirits of Limited are baseless. USL accounts were approved by top auditors. There is no denying that when Diageo took over from the USL, they gave a golden exit to Vijay Mallya. They had an internal probe committee which did found allegedly irregularities within the transaction which was taken place during Vijay Mallya's tenure, and that's the reason why former employees of Kingfisher Airlines are also being questioned. So, Virendra, what is next step in the investigation? How close are the authorities of extraditing Vijay Mallya from the United Kingdom?
There's a lot of next. In fact, the banks are still expecting a hearing in Supreme Court in the first week of February, because they are expecting that the $75 million, the bigger amount has been given by DSG to Vijay Mallya, that needs to be recovered as soon as possible. That is one. second enforcement directive is planning the next action plan, for the, attaching the foreign properties of Vijay Mallya in the coming days, because they are still seeking some more specific details from the countries. They have sent a letter to all these countries. They are still waiting for those answers. Once they get answers, the action plan will begin. Till now, they have already attached 9,500 properties in India. But now
and also, Virendra, also, we want to point out to our viewers that how is it that Vijay Mallya has claimed that the entire probe against him is nothing but a witch hunt. And he's also gone on to say in his tweet, and I quote, "It shows that what government machinery can do." It's a direct challenge also to the government as well that Vijay Mallya is indulging in this afternoon, Virendra, because he said that this is a witch hunt against me. It shows what the government machinery can do. In fact, he's sitting in London, he's coughing and he's tweeting around when there are his own employees who have been left in the lurch. Many of them were not paid for over 6 months. These are the dues that they've rightfully earned, which Vijay Mallya has cheated them on. And he has the audacity to attack the government, the investigating agencies, even as he ducks direct questions.
No, that's true, Devina. In fact, now you asked me what next. Even the sources are saying that the agencies are tapping even those finance ex-government official who, and maybe some politician who really helped in the era of UPA, getting these loans. I think there are still more action that need to be seen, and that I think some more officials that will be they are under scanner by CBI. So I think Mallya is trying to put a very emotional reason, saying that it's a witch hunt and that he's targeting the BJP government. The action plan that is going on. So that is something on the basis part, because all the agencies have the evidence in their hands.
Absolutely. And he goes on to recount that how he launched the first airline, built an empire, but what he fails to mention is how he's treated thousands of employees, public sector banks, people of India, managed to flee from the country, tweeting away, calling it a witch hunt against him.